welcome back to another video. So in this video our topic is again probability, and here we are going to look at another concept in which we are going to find the probability of two or more numbers or things combined. So here we have our first question. It says, what is the probability of a dice showing a 2 or 5? So we are going to first start by finding out what is the probability of a die showing a 2, and then we are going to do what is the probability of a die showing a 5. So for 2, we can set this P in probability of 2 equals, we know that the 2 is only labeled on one of the sides out of the 6 sides on the dice. So it's going to be 1 over 6. That is the probability that I will pull in 2. Then we have the probability of showing a 5. So we are going to do the same thing, probability of 5 equals, now the sides remain the same, the 6 sides, and we now know again that 5 is only on one of the sides out of the 6 sides on a dice. So it's going to be 1 out of 6. So now what we can do here is we have to look at the word here. The probability of a dice showing a 2 or 5. So if this is there is or written, what we can do here is to find the probability of both. We found that, and now what we can do here is we have to add both of those probabilities. So 1 over 6 plus 1 over 6 is going to give us 2 over 6, which will simplify into giving us 1 over 3. So the probability of a dice showing a 2 or 5 is going to be 1/3. That is going to be our answer for the first one. So why I said that the word or was important to look at, because if it was 2 and 5, what we would have done instead of adding here, we would have multiplied both of those probabilities and get 1 over 36 as our answer. But that is only because they're asking for, if they're asking for 2 and 5, if they're asking for this, then we would use this method. We would use multiplication. And since they're asking for or, we will use addition. Because it can either be 2 or either can be 5. So it's not asking for us for a rolling 2 and 5. It's asking for us for rolling the 2 or 5. And 2 and 5 are 2 of the sides out of the 6 sides labeled on a dice. So this is the side labeled with 2 and 5. And these are the total sides. So this is going to be our answer, and then when we simplified it, we will have the answer 1/3. So now let's move on to our next question. So here we have our next question. It says there are 4 blue marbles and 2 black marbles in the 12 marbles in the sample space. What is the probability of choosing a blue and a black marble? Now look. We have and here, and just like we learned in the last question that we were doing, that using when there is an and, meaning we will have to multiply. Where there is an or, we will add. You're also given a chart with all of the different colors of marbles in the sample space, but we only need to know blue and black marbles, and they're already stated in the question. So we don't need to use this chart. So a again, we will have to first find the probability of both of those, and then we can multiply that. So the probability of choosing a blue marble is going to be, what's this? So we have 4 blue marbles out of the total how many? Their total marbles, 12 marbles. So this is going to be the probability of choosing a blue marble. And we can simplify it to make it easier for us to later then multiply it. 1 times 1 is 4, and 4 times 3 is 12. Now then, we can look at the black marble. So here, we have 2 black marbles out of the total how many? 12. So if we simplify it, it's going to be 1 over 6. So this is the probability of choosing a black marble and then a probability of choosing a blue marble. Now we need to combine these because we need to find the probability of choosing both a black and a blue marble. So we are going to multiply times 1 over 6. And when we multiply these, we will get 1 over 18. So this is going to be our answer for the second question, 1 over 18. This is the probability that they will choose both a blue and a black marble. Now again, if it was recognized of choosing a blue or a black marble, as we did before, we will just 1/3 plus 1/6. We multiply this by 2, so 2 over 6 plus 1 over 6, it is going to give us 1/3. So that is going to be our answer. So we have to be careful with the words and or, and which can, because if we do the wrong operation in the problem, it will give us 2 totally different answers. So this is the answer that we are looking for in this problem. Well, some people might confuse it with addition and get the wrong answer. So this is going to be our final answer for the second question. So it is the probability of choosing a blue and a black marble is going to be 1 over 18. So that's it for today's video. If you guys like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you get the notification whenever our new video comes out. And if you have any other questions, you can write them in the comments below and we will try to answer them as soon as possible.